I don't know how to turn this on. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Today we are doing a video about relationships in 2016.
This year.
Because there is a problem.
There's a massive problem.
Which we, you, me,
are going to do something about.
We're going to address this.
Yeah.
So the other day my grandparents were telling me about how they met. They met at a dance.
A dance?
Yeah.
So you don't even like dancing, so I can't get you a bloody dance. All I get from you is this in Liquid Lounge. That's not dancing, is it?
A dance today, you don't get them. It's a nightclub or nothing. They met, they had a chat, and then they arranged to meet up like, I don't know, like the next week or something.
And by doing that, they didn't have a phone to go, oh, you still here, you still coming tomorrow. Yeah. And then the same morning, oh, have you left yet? Have you left yet? Oh, I'm on the corner, where are you? Oh, I'm 5 minutes away.
There's no texting, there's nothing. So they had to agree a time and a place.
Yeah.
And they had to hope that the other one would show up.
It's crazy. I mean, if one was running late or they'd forgotten, they'd have just been there.
Sorry, there's a little hair on my camera.
Is that Lottie? If one was there, like one was running late, they would have no idea.
Yeah.
They could never have met again. They literally could never have met again. They didn't know where each other lived.
Then I wouldn't be here.
It's crazy. Alright, what about you, is it?
That'd be awful if I wasn't here. And I just think there's something quite nice about that. The fact that you saw each other and you can trust each other enough to meet up. So the first problem with relationships these days, the internet. It's the biggest one.
Everything, like whether or not you're in a relationship or not, everything starts on the internet. So not only have you got like Tinder and stuff, you've got Twitter, you can slide into someone's DMs and go on a date with them.
Like writing.
Facebook, you can like, it's not really nowadays. I got poked the other day on Facebook, by the way.
People still do that?
I was about to say, you used to poke each other to get each other's attention. Now it's favouriting each other's stuff. You can never just say to someone nowadays, I like you.
You would be a complete weirdo.
Yeah.
If you went to a girl's house and knocked on her door and said, I really like you.
Mum, call the police!
Yeah,
There's a weirdo on my door. It's just like,
it would be so much normal now for a girl to receive a message saying like, I think you're good looking or something.
Yeah.
And that would be accepted as more normal. There's like no boundary anymore of what's real and what's not real.
The second problem is selfies.
We all have a selfie, but the problem with selfies, 99% of the time, you try and make yourself look a bit better than you do in real life. Because that's the point of social media.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's the point of Instagram.
It's like profile pictures. If you haven't met someone before and you look at a profile picture, that is the best they're ever going to look.
Yeah.
Because this is the photo that they've chosen to represent themselves to not only their friends, to the rest of the world. When someone searches them, this is the photo they've chosen to represent them.
Exactly.
And it's a big deal.
And it's setting people's expectations too high. Because if a guy or a girl meets a guy or a girl, and they're in their head, they've got that nice, pretty, filtered, possibly edited profile photo of them, and then they meet them, and they don't look quite like that, that may ruin it for them. And it shouldn't.
No.
It shouldn't ruin them.
It shouldn't.
Because the real you should be what people like. But this is probably happening. People are getting these expectations in their head of the hottest guy they've ever seen because of this Instagram photo, or this hottest guy, and they meet up and it's fake.
There's tissue down their bra, there's...
Lucy giving away her tips there.
No, I don't do that!
So when you do finally find someone who you like, who you've met in real life, you told each other you like each other, maybe you've been on a couple of dates and you're now at the stage where you're pretty comfortable with each other, maybe you're chilling out in each other's houses or something, the third problem comes in here, guys.
So when you are sitting there together on, it could be a first date, it could be the millionth date.
We're a bit guilty of this.
Yeah. Mobile phones are a massive issue when it comes to dating or being in a relationship, because nowadays everything, our lives are on our phones, and it's fine because it's what we like to do, being on our phones and looking stuff up. But the point is, when you're with each other, you should be more interested in what's going on with the other person right now, rather than what your friend from 5 years ago is doing on a holiday with her mum in Tenerife. You shouldn't focus your energy on that when you're with the other person. I know it's hard if you put a photo on and the likes are rolling in, you want to see how many you've got, what comments you've got with the flame emojis saying you look good, and it's just like...
I don't get flame emojis.
I get flame emojis. I'm so guilty of this, and so are you, but I don't want to be.
Neither of us want to be, but it's just the thing you do. You sit down, TV's on, you get your phone out, and you're suddenly absorbed into this world of like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Because there's so much to see. Snapchat stories, how long do they take to look through? You're right.
No. You just like dusted something like
Oh,
my
sorry.
nose.
I've got like 80 odd stories to look through every night on Snapchat, and
Half-
that takes about an hour.
Half the time I don't even care either. Like I've got a bit of OCD of my Snapchat, so I just skip just because I want it to be clean again.
So you don't actually watch people's stories?
I do most of the time, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, this person is way too long, and you can see the little pie chart not moving.
And before you know it, you've got home from work, you've had dinner, you've put the telly on, you've watched something, you're on your phone,
Yeah.
and then it's bedtime and you haven't even spoken to the person you're supposed to be with. And
That is
yes,
not what happens.
Yeah, sometimes.
We say something to each other and we talk.
Yeah.
We're not like just
Obviously,
walking like,
I'm exaggerating a little bit. And then sometimes you only talk about what you've seen on each other's phones. You know, we're guilty of it. How do we change this? How do we rectify the problem? How do we appreciate each other more? Do you think I appreciate you? I would do anything for love, but I won't Snapchat. Can that go in?
No.
Okay, the final. Stop it. Now, the final thing we're going to talk about in this video is other people getting involved in your relationship.
Ooh, bitchy.
So what I mean by this is you put stuff online, you put stuff on social media, everyone's judging it, everyone's commenting, everyone's liking, and the people who are not commenting and not liking, they're probably talking about it maybe in a negative way, maybe in a positive way, but there's this constant...
What's the phrase? Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Is that it?
There's one... Oh,
You're an idiot.
guys, I've just jogged the camera, so sorry if the angle is suddenly slightly different. That's so sticky. Why did you do that?
It's plumping lip gloss for volume.
That is so sticky, and how can you wear that on your lips all day? There's only one thing worse than being spoken about, and that's not being spoken about.
Are they right though?
Yeah, I kind of think that's true.
No, I
we
think
make these
it's
videos,
true.
we want to be spoken about, and we want people to see these videos and watch them.
Don't look at me.
So we're not sure how this is going to improve, if it's going to get worse, how it's going to change in the future.
But I can tell you for sure that our video is going to have no input in how relationships are.
Absolutely not.
And when we said at the beginning that we're going to change this, we're not. We're just talking about it, and you're going to watch us and then go, oh yeah, that's true, and then do nothing about it. If you choose not to listen, it's your fault. If you just end up getting broken up in a year, it's not my fault.
And we hope we're wrong, actually. You might be watching this thinking, I don't do that, I don't sit on my phone all night.
I hope that we're wrong. I do hope. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just us that we're just arsies.
Yeah, maybe we're just
Arsies.
insecure about our own relationship, so we need to like make a video to make us feel better.
Are you serious?
So thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments if you agree. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video.
Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We're almost at 1k subscribers, which is amazing.
The big 1-0.
Oh, I do that.
Need that.
It might be the other way around.
So yes, we are very nearly at 1,000 subscribers, so we would really appreciate it if you can help us out. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe. We might start making more little videos like this where we just sit down and have a casual chat with you. Just let us know anything else you want us to discuss and talk about, anything on your mind. We also need a new outro. I don't know if you've noticed, but in our last couple of videos, we've been trying out new outros.
I don't know any of
And
that.
we cannot decide on an outro. So ready? I've got a new one.
No! I'm not doing that!
Try it.
No!
Ready? See you later.
No!